the Cornerman Radio, Barzini and Boxingeye. Alright. Manny Pacquiao versus Keith Thurman.
Let me go first on this one.
People been saying Pacquiao is not going to fight Keith Thurman. I'm going to disagree with it. Only reason why I think it's going to happen because Manny's contract is over with Top Rank. He only has 2 more fights with Top Rank, and the contract is over at the end of 2017. The first fight is with Jeff Horn and his fall fight. The only way the contract extends if Manny doesn't fight in the fall. Mikey left Top Rank. Pacquiao is finally going to do it because SHOWTIME and Al Heyman is going to pay him extreme money to fight Keith Thurman. This is a pound-for-pound fight. People forget that Manny Pacquiao defeated Jessie Vargas and Timothy Bradley last year. Just last year. It's not that long ago. Yes, we don't like the Jeff Horn fight, but hey, we're going to get, I believe we're going to get Manny Pacquiao and Keith Thurman. The number 1 and number 2 guy in the welterweight division. This is a pound-for-pound fight. I can't pick a winner on this one, man. You know, I'm not going to sleep on Manny. Manny doesn't fight like how he used to do in 2009. He fights more smarter. So, I haven't seen Keith Thurman knock out anybody at the world level at the welterweight division. So, this is going to be one of the best fights of this generation. Is it going to be the guy who to take over boxing, to pass the throne on, or does Manny still got it, and is he still the king? That's it. 50-50. What's your take on it, Boxingeye?
You can't say that, okay, Thurman's going to win because no one's ever can see how Keith Thurman would do against. There's no comparison. Like, he hasn't fought a guy. There's nobody out there that can compare to a guy with Manny Pacquiao's speed, angles, in and out ability, a pop on his shot. I mean, you know, the only thing you compare is say, well, this is how Manny did against Bradley. Does Keith fight a little bit like Bradley? Nah, not really. But it's more comparing it that way than it is to, like, anybody that Keith's ever fought. Keith's never fought anybody like a Manny Pacquiao. You know, he fought a counterpuncher in Danny, a pressure fighter in Porter who's kind of sloppy, likes to rough it up. Manny's in and out. How would Keith do against that style? Is that a bad style matchup? It's something we'd have to wait and see. I don't believe the fight comes to fruition. You know, I feel like, you know, Manny's making a nice paycheck in Australia. I feel like after that, you know, will the Khan fight still be on the table? If Broner beats Mikey, is that fight now a pay-per-view possibility? Does Danny Garcia want to take the fight? There's bigger names, unfortunately, than Keith. I think if Keith beats Spence real soon and Manny's still around, okay then. But it'd be a great fight. I feel like Keith deserves it. In my dream world, I would love for Manny to beat Jeff Horn and then make the Keith Thurman fight. But in the boxing business sense, I just don't see it. I don't see Bob Arum because, you know, Keith Thurman definitely has a shot to beat Manny, and I don't think Bob wants to pass the torch to PBC and Al Heyman's future welterweight boxing superstar.
He's leaving Bob Arum, bro.
We disagree with that. I don't believe he's leaving. I believe that when I see it. I still feel like Bob can make him more money, but we're gonna see. Of course, it's a good fight. I just don't. I feel like, unfortunately, Keith's not going to be lucky enough to get picked in that drawing. And, just what I feel, man. I feel like Bob will be like, hell no, I'm not making that fight. Not over my dead body. You're not going to I'm not going to risk you losing to Keith if I could have you lose to Crawford and make his star more bright. It's just not going to happen. So, yeah, maybe Manny's team, like you said, upset. They might leave. I just don't see it.